Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share with you a review, get unready with me, of everything in the Kylie Skin collection. I bought the entire collection for $125 so I can make this video right now. I really wanted to test out the entire collection. I'm like, why not? Let me just go for it and let you guys know my thoughts about it. I've been wearing everything morning and night for about 5 days now. Obviously, that's not going to show long-term effects of this skincare routine, but at least I can give you guys a bit more than just like a first impression, since I've been using the products for several days and I kind of know how I feel about like the texture and what I plan on continuing to use. So we have all of the products in the collection. Also, I did go ahead and purchase St. Ives Walnut Scrub. A lot of people have been saying how Kylie's Walnut Scrub is basically this, just like a more expensive version. So I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts about the texture of both of these and just the walnut scrub in general. So if you guys want to know everything so far about the entire Kylie Skin collection, then just keep on watching. All right, so I'm going to be getting unready and sharing my thoughts about each product as I'm using it. A couple things, I took some notes about all the products that were on her website. So everything is cruelty-free, gluten-free, vegan, paraben-free, and sulfate-free. I did also watch a bunch of videos from like dermatologists talking about the products. I looked into the ingredients a little bit, just looking at her website, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts, just knowing a little bit more about it, but also just as a regular person using everything. So first of all, this is actually one of my favorites. This is the foaming face wash. It has like a little pump. I've been using it morning and night. It takes off my makeup pretty well. And her products are sulfate free, and usually like really foamy cleansers or shampoos, soaps and stuff do have sulfate in them. So I did like that it was sulfate free. Sometimes products like this can be very like stripping. Let me go ahead and like wash my face so I'm not just sitting here forever. But sometimes products like this can be very, yeah, like strip your skin of moisture. But this is actually a very hydrating product. So I just wanted to wet my face. Oh, I only put my makeup on like 30 minutes ago, so I'm sad I'm taking it off now. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's do like, let's start with one pump. Let's see where that gets us. But I've actually been really enjoying this cleanser. Let's take off my eyebrows. That took too long to do. Oh my gosh. There is kiwi seed oil, if that means anything special. I think that's supposed to be like her special ingredient in this cleanser. Oh, and this is $24. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off. All right, so the only thing I still feel like I have on my face is obviously like a little bit of mascara. I don't have a cleanser that completely removes mascara. It's just in like one take. And I only used one pump, where I would normally use this twice. Like I always do a double cleanse whenever I'm taking off my makeup, but I just wanted to give you guys like what the results are with just like one pump of the cleanser. But I can tell you that I actually really like this cleanser the same as other high-end cleansers that I have. Let's get into the scrub. That's another reason I didn't want to go ahead and double cleanse, because we are going to be using the scrub as well. So we have the walnut scrub. This is $22. This has been kind of like a meme on Twitter that this is the exact same formula of St. Ives, which I kind of hate, but I went and purchased today at Rite Aid for $6.29. I actually used to use this religiously, like in high school, a bit of college. When I smelled it again, it just brought me back, because I used it for like 10 years on a daily basis. So if you guys aren't familiar with all the fuss about the walnut scrub, basically the St. Ives scrub is known to be really bad for your skin, because the walnut shells is basically like tearing at your skin and causing micro tears. A lot of times if you have irritation, redness, or little like almost, I'm probably totally wrong, but it kind of looks like broken capillaries under the first layer of your skin, it's because this is tearing your skin and causing way more harm than good, basically, is why people say to avoid this, and why people say to avoid walnut scrubs. So a lot of people were concerned that this would cause the same issue and basically be the exact same formula of this for 4 or 5 times the price. So once I tried out this scrub, now I'm like paranoid to use it because I don't want it to be like tearing up my face. And I don't know how accurate that is, but enough people are saying it that it's just not, makes me want to not use this basically. But I did want to get the whole collection and let you guys know about it. And if I don't end up using this, I could use this like on my body or something, I figured. But comparing the two formulas, they're very different. I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch them. And then this is the texture of Kylie's walnut scrub. It's actually a very fine texture. The texture difference of these scrubs is definitely different. Like, you can see how fine the walnut shells are in Kylie's scrub compared to the St. Ives scrub. That doesn't mean that it's good for your skin. I'm just saying the texture is completely different. I don't feel comfortable even putting this on my face. I feel comfortable putting the Kylie scrub on my face, but because there's been so much like talk about it, I'm like, let me not risk it long term and continue to use it. All right, so now we know, use the walnut scrub at your own risk. Today, I'm going to risk it and go ahead and use it. I haven't found any irritation anytime that I've been using this scrub. So I'm just gonna use a little like pea-size amount. I really don't want to press it into my skin if it does actually. Okay, I don't think it's gonna do anything that dramatic just using it a couple of times. I'm over here acting like it's like shards of glass cutting my face every time I use Kylie skincare. But yeah, like it actually feels really nice on my skin. It doesn't feel like overly harsh or abrasive or anything like that. All right, now we rinse. This is the most like awkward way I've ever washed my face in my life, but it's kind of fun. All right, so the scrub is all rinsed off, and then the next product we have is actually my other favorite product from this collection. It is the Vanilla Milk Toner. So this retails for $22. It's an alcohol-free toner. This is super interesting because it doesn't feel like a regular toner that is supposed to like rebalance your skin. This is almost like a milky moisturizer. It's almost like a hydrating mist kind of product. It reminds me of the hydrating milky mist from Pixie, I would say. It's very similar to that. It has like a very milky consistency. It does smell like vanilla as well, and it's actually really hydrating. Like, I actually really like this product. I'm just gonna apply a bit on a cotton pad, and it does just have like a light, like a watered down moisturizer texture. I'm just gonna apply that all over, and then also use that to remove any excess mascara. I think I got the rest of my mascara off with the toner in case you guys wanted some proof, but I actually really like this toner. Like, no joke, I will probably repurchase this. I was pretty impressed with this product. Next up, we have the vitamin C serum for $28. I know that vitamin C needs to be kept in like a dark container. Like I have, this is my favorite serum. This is the vitamin C serum from Kiehl's, and it's like in a darker container that light can't get into. This is definitely an opaque container. It's not clear or see-through at all. 28 bucks, has a little pump. I'm just gonna use about 1 pump of the serum. It's just like a lightweight, kind of like a moisturizer texture. I will say, this is the product that I'm not gonna replace my, this is pretty expensive, but this works, and I've been using this for like a solid 1.5 years as my vitamin C serum every single day. I'm not gonna get rid of this and replace it with this, but it's nice. Like, it doesn't feel bad on my skin, but I don't feel like it's gonna change my life at all. I can see with the Kiehl's serum, like, I see results with that, and I don't wanna risk not using that to replace it with this, basically. Then next up, we have the moisturizer. Now the moisturizer, I really like, but not as a moisturizer. I like this as a primer. I'm gonna continue to use this as a primer and not a moisturizer because I feel like it sits on top of my skin. And I looked up the ingredients. It does have dimethicone in it. It feels very much like a hydrating primer. So dimethicone, if you guys aren't familiar, is silicone. It's what's gonna give it like that slippery feel to a primer or a moisturizer. So I'm gonna use about this much, and yeah, it totally just feels like a really nice primer. it doesn't feel like it's seeping into my skin to really hydrate my skin, but it feels like I've been using it as a moisturizer and then I apply it later as a primer. And I prefer it for sure as a primer because it's hydrating, but it still leaves your skin kind of matte and it's a little bit thicker. I definitely think it's the dimethicone that just blurs your pores and kind of gives you a little bit of a tacky finish that feels really nice, but it doesn't feel like it's really getting into my skin. So that is the moisturizer, $24. So I think it's a good price, good product, but if this was called primer, I would love it. And then lastly, this is the eye cream for $20. It has a little bit of a tip applicator so you can apply it. I've actually just gone like this and applied it with my finger every time that I've used it, but I'll go ahead. I actually don't know if I can get, there we go, the right amount of product, not using my finger. Oh, I kind of like that. And then it also has caffeine in it as well. I actually do like this applicator, even though I feel like I'm just gonna go like this every time I apply, just because it's a little quicker, and that way you can control how much you're applying. But yeah, it has caffeine and I feel like it does do a good job to kind of depuff your eye area. Those are all of the products in Kylie's skin collection. I feel like I look crazy probably right now if I have like extra product on my face, but overall I like everything. It's not life-changing. I don't think anything in this collection is life-changing, but I will say that some of the products I actually really like and I'm going to continue to use for sure. And then there's some that I might actually repurchase, like the toner. If you want to get anything from this collection, I think you would like the foaming face wash and the toner. These are my two favorites. These are products that I would probably repurchase, especially the toner. It's like a really interesting product. I don't have like a hydrating toner like this in my collection, so really enjoy that. And I also really like the cleanser. And then for the walnut scrub, I say pass on this just because the walnut shell is more controversial, I guess, as an ingredient. I'm sure there's other things out there. There's other chemical exfoliants that you could use instead. I didn't see any negative reaction every time that I've applied this, but I do want to be careful going forward using this product. I might actually just end up using this as a body scrub just because there's been a lot of negativity around that ingredient, the walnut shell ingredient, but it is very, very, very different texture compared to the St. Ives Walnut Scrub. They are night and day in terms of how abrasive, how big like the chunks of the shell are in the scrub. This is just like regular person talk. I know there's a lot of videos out there from like chemists and dermatologists, but just as a regular person, I definitely see a difference and I definitely feel more comfortable using Kylie scrub compared to St. Ives. The serum, it's okay. That's all I gotta say about it. The moisturizer I really like, but I like it as a primer and it is hydrating, but it's just a better primer because it has that slippery base. And then I think that was everything. Oh, the eye cream I like as well. For $20, it's definitely a good value. All right, guys, so that is everything in the Kylie skin collection. I am definitely skincare obsessed. I love trying new products. I love trying products from like every price range. I have some e.l.f. to like Charlotte Tilbury $100 magic cream to, you know, like $5 products as well. And I just want to see what works regardless of what the brand is, what the price is. And I was really interested in trying out this collection. Let me know if you guys plan on purchasing anything. It is actually currently sold out, but it's going to be restocked on June 5th. I actually purchased mine within like 2 minutes of it going live because I knew it was going to sell out, so I was trying to be like super quick purchasing the collection to test out. But that's everything for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on Kylie skin in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you guys soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.